Hello everybody, I am Jeff Opens Cards. For this video, I just wanted to, I think briefly-ish, go over the current holdings and the current value of those holdings of the SPS DAO Treasury. The last time, as far as I'm aware, that this was blogged about by the SPS DAO, as you can see on the screen, January 26th, 2023. It is now July 4th, 2023, so it's going to be a little bit dated, naturally. I won't go over this too much detail. I'll try to have a link down below if you want to see this for yourself. But I took the time. I went through each of these links where it shows their current holdings in-game, on Hive Engine, in Ethereum, and on the BNB Smart Chain. As of the time this blog was made that you're looking at right now, you can see what the holdings were at that time, the exchange rates at the time. SPS right now, it is now back for 1.7 cents. We'll see that in a second. But obviously, these amounts are down a lot since then, comparatively, because even though it's bouncing up a little bit right now upon the SPS staking news coming out, that going live Thursday, if you don't already know, it's naturally down from 2.8 cents. Ethereum is up nicely. BNB is actually down from that right now at 242. Ethereum is 1942. Hive is down to 34.4, and so on and so forth. But in January, it was 1.5 million for these holdings, not including the SPS. That's about 5 million, and this does not include the LP positions, which is close to another million. So it was in the ballpark of $6 million of total value at that time. So let's change gears here then and bring it to the present. So first of all, I'm using all current information just seen on Splinterlands here. So DC of 848, which isn't relevant for this one. SPS currently at 1.78 cents. Vouchers 4.29 cents. Hive 34.4 cents. Ethereum 1942, and BNB is at 242. So to be kind of spoilers, just going to throw all on the screen at once. Hopefully it's large enough for you guys. If you're on mobile, I apologize if it is very tiny. I'm not exactly sure how legible it will be, but let me click that one there. Using all those links I showed you in that Treasury report post, this is what I got for current numbers. The quantities I actually gathered up last night. The prices are up to date as of this recording, 4:48 p.m. July 4th. Well, a few minutes before I hit live because I didn't refresh screens because then something will change. But anyways, actually, let me see. Maybe if I make things, let's see. Well, let's go like this. I'm just going to resize it as we go here. You can see here, all these values are going to match what shows on Splinterlands for what's relevant, except for Rift Ultra Packs, which I didn't realize the DAO holds some Rift Ultra Packs. I didn't research it yet, but if anyone knows offhand when, how, why the DAO acquired Rift Ultra Packs, please let me know in the comments below, because I am not sure offhand. But they are in, let's see, where'd it go? Okay, so in-game, 13,589 Rift Packs are held by SPS DAO in-game right now, which at $3.86, that is the value of the high bid right now on Hive Engine. Obviously, if you want to sell 13,589 packs, you're not going to do that very quickly for a good price, but, so take it with a grain of salt, I guess, but that's $52,385. And it says the quantity of Rift last changed over 4th. So the DAO last acquired, or all in one go, last got Rift Ultra Packs on November 4th of 2022. So, but I do not recall how or why or anything. So if anyone knows, please let us all know. So, start going on to the holdings here then. So yeah, I got that note there. Just going to go like that, and we'll blow this up so you guys can see. So on Hive Engine, 3 million SPS roughly, 116,000 swap Hive, and so on and so forth. You can see the quantities, I don't have to read them all to you. But doing all the nice little math in the spreadsheet all automagically, $108,217.43 of value in Hive Engine. There's also some like random tokens it has that it probably got like airdropped from random things or whatever. I didn't count for those because it's going to be very, very minuscule amount in the end and not worth time of me input the numbers in the first place even. In-game, as I already said, Rift 13,589. Also, 73 million SPS worth $1.3 million, 2 million staked SPS, and almost 26,000 vouchers, so almost $1.4 million in game. And now let's go to the next chains here. So just go like this and go like that. Bring it back over. All right. So the ETH wallet that SPS DAO has, you can see got 296 Ethereum, stable coins, which I'm sure many of you can aware of due to the recent Bulldog proposal that did not pass. Another 2.8 million SPS, and so on and so forth. Uniswap V2 liquidity pool, another 3 million SPS, and 25 ETH. Now it's kind of like, well, I didn't update the values because like the value of SPS on different chains is different. So that's probably why these two amounts are so different, where I feel like they should be the same. SPS was probably worth more on Uniswap comparatively than what it was showing on Splinterlands. But, and like I said, also the quantities I got on here, actually I got those quantities last night, so that could be contributing to that too, actually. But for sense of purposes for this, I think everything's accurate enough. Everything's going to change, every day, every hour, every minute for that matter. So Uniswap V3 LP, 217,000 SPS, and then just has SPS rewards, another 11,000 SPS, and about half an Ethereum. So all in all here on Ethereum, another $1.1 million. And then finally the BNB wallet. Readjust here one more time. So another, what is that, almost 34 million SPS. And then BUSD, about 99 BNB. And then PancakeSwap liquidity pool, another 17 million SPS, and BNB of 1,153. Another almost $1.3 million. So now I'm going to get this resized yet again and show a little bit more this time. Get all my data on here. Okay. So let's drag it up here. All right, good enough. So sorry if you can't read everything perfectly, but if you add up all the totals on the 4 different places, you have a grand total of about $3.9 million. The current total SPS supply is 1,075,425,566. If you divide that from the grand total, that means the DAO's value on a per SPS basis is a little over 1/3 of a cent, which compared to the current value, that divided by that, that's actually about 20%. That's cut off a little bit, but that's about 20% of the current price of SPS. So that's one thing like I've always kind of considered when trying to figure out like what SPS is worth or should be worth, is that, in the event that, say, there's ever a DAO vote where it's like, all right, we the people of staked SPS demand that all DAO holdings are liquidated and divided out amongst SPS staked people. Which I guess at that point it'd be just a staked SPS, but this is total SPS supply, even including what the DAO has. So actually, probably makes more sense actually to use the total staked, right? Yes, I do have Surf Voucher packs listed. Spoiler alert. Mainly because, well, I don't want to tell you too much. I can't give you all my secrets. So I want to go to, where do I want to go? Yeah, just go here. And, oh, it's cut off. Oh, geez. So right now, total staked 598,832. So let's just change this number here then to the 598,832,914. And that would bring up to about 2/3 of a penny, or about 36% total value. 30% of the current value of SPS. Now, obviously, if that sort of thing were to actually happen, there'd be a major race to stake SPS, and it would get closer to the first number I gave you there, as about 1/3 of a penny. But just a nice little exercise I want to do just to get a current idea, since the last SPS DAO Treasury report was from January. So a little bit dated. So I figured good to do a little update Maybe I'll put this into a blog post of my own too, just to get out there in an extra way, but we'll see. So again, to recap, as of January 26, 2023, the DAO holdings was about $6 million, and right now it's a little under $4 million, as you can see right there. So that's nothing trying to be bearish, bullish, anything, just simple update. Obviously, a large portion of the DAO holdings is in SPS, and SPS is down quite a bit in those 6 months. So I'm actually kind of surprised that the total is still as close to 6 million as it currently is. It's lost a third of its value in the last 6 months. But maybe SPS is bottom now. Who knows? Markets will market. I'm not here to call tops, bottoms, or give financial advice. Just here to give you guys some data, I guess. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And now we're more up to date on what the SPS DAO Treasury actually holds and its current value. So if you want to see any other breakdowns like this, give me suggestions down below, and I'll take them into consideration. Subscribe if you're not already, and enter the giveaway. Link for that information is down below. So rock smash the like button, and I'll see you next time, whenever and wherever that may be.